Hello everyone. Today's topic of discussion is classification of ragas in Carnatic system. First, let us know the definition of a raga. A raga is a group of different variants of swaras that forms a melody. If we consider the swara Gandhara, then Shuddha Gandhara, Sadharana Gandhara, Antara Gandhara are its three variants. Similarly, we will consider a different variant of Rishabha, Madhyama, Daivata and Nishada to form one unique scale or melody. This melody is nothing but our raga. A very popular and existing type of raga classification is Janaka and Janya system of raga classification. Janya Raaga. Janya Raaga is defined as a raga that is derived from Janaka Raga. Depending on what swaras are there in Janya Raaga, we decide it belongs to which Janaka Raga. That is, we'll take an example of Raga Malahari. Sa ri ma pa dha sa dha pa ma ga ri sa. In this raga, we have Shadja, Shuddha Rishabha, Shuddha Madhyama, Panchama, Shuddha Daivata. In Arohana, Shadja, Shuddha Daivata, Panchama, Shuddha Madhyama, Antara Gandhara, Shuddha Rishabha in the Avarohana. And these swaras are the swaras that we find in the Janaka Raga, Maya Malava Gaula. So, we can consider that Malahari belongs to the family of Maya Malava Gaula, or Malahari is a Janya Raga of Maya Malava Gaula. When we come to the classification of Janya Ragas, we do it in two types. The first type of classification is based on the number of swaras that are present in a raga. And the second type of classification is based on the swaras and their movements in a particular raga. Let us now go with the first type of classification, that is, based on the number of swaras that is present in a raga. In that, the first one is Sampurna Raga. If a raga has 7 swaras in Arohana and 7 swaras in Avarohana, then that raga is called as a Sampurna Raga. Now you might be wondering, how is it a Janya Raga if it has 7 swaras in Arohana and Avarohana? The reason could be because there is no straight sequential order of swaras, or there is a different variant of swara used in both Arohana and Avarohana. Let me give you an example for that. If we consider Raga Bhairavi, Sa ga ri ga ma pa dha ni sa ni dha pa ma ga ri sa. In this, the sa ga ri ga sanchara is a vakra sanchara here. It is not sa ri ga, it is sa ga ri ga. And then the Daivata that is used in Bhairavi are Chatushruti Daivata in Arohana and Shuddha Daivata in Avarohana. Ma pa dha Chatushruti Daivata, ni sa ni dha Shuddha Daivata. So we get to see both the dha in a single raga. So that is also not allowed in our Janaka Raga rules. That is why even if there are 7 swaras in Arohana and Avarohana, this raga will be considered as a Sampurna Janya Raga. Second variant in this is Shadava Raga. As the name Shadava suggests, Shadava means number 6. So if there are 6 swaras in Arohana and 6 swaras in Avarohana, then that raga will be considered as a Shadava Raga. Example for this is Raga Sri Ranjini. Sa ri ga ma dha ni sa ni dha ma ga ri sa. So there are only 6 swaras in both Arohana and Avarohana. The next one is Audava Raga. Word Audava means number 5. So if a raga has 5 swaras in Arohana and 5 swaras in Avarohana, then that raga will be considered as a Audava Raga. Example for this could be Raga Mohana, Raga Hindola, Raga Hamsadhvani. Sa ri ga pa dha sa dha pa ga ri sa. So this was Mohana, which has only 5 swaras in Arohana and Avarohana. Then comes ragas that has only 3 notes or 4 notes in it. These are very few in number, but there are few ragas that has only 4 swaras or 3 swaras. I'll give you examples for that. Raga Lavangi is a very good example for a 4-note raga. Sa ri ma dha sa, sa dha ma ri sa. Shadja, Shuddha Rishabha, Shuddha Madhyama, Shuddha Daivata. These are the only 4 swaras that are there in Raga Lavangi. Next one, sa ga pa sa, sa pa ga sa. Shadja, Sadharana Gandhara, Panchama. These 3 swaras are there in this particular raga. The raga name is Ganapati. There are also compositions, these ragas, these 3-note and 4-note ragas. After this comes the combination of these above mentioned types. That is, the raga might have 5 swaras in Arohana, 6 swaras in Avarohana. Then that raga will be called as a Audava Shadava raga. The raga might have 6 swaras in Arohana, 7 swaras in Avarohana. It will be called as Shadava Sampurna raga. A raga might have 7 swaras in Arohana and 6 swaras in Avarohana. Then that raga will be called as a Sampurna Shadava raga. Bilahari is a good example for Audava Sampurna raga. Sari ga pa dha sa, sa ni dha pa ma ga ri sa. Sari ga pa dha sa, only 5 swaras in Arohana. Sa ni dha pa ma ga ri sa, all 7 swaras in the Avarohana. So this is a Audava Sampurna raga. So this was all about the first type of classification, that is based on the number of swaras that is there in a particular raga. The second type of classification is based on swaras and their movements.
To watch and learn from more such videos, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon.